A few school delays and closings out there this morning. Some that were delays turned into closings. We have some beer in studio. Excited about that. Brenda Episcopal coming up. United Way's 211 initiative. We'll explain what that is. And standing by on the phone line right now is Teresa. Good morning, Teresa. How you doing?
Morning.
Where are you? Where are you right now, Teresa?
At work.
All right, I'm going to give you 2 opportunities to win. And you could win both, okay?
Yep.
Here we go. We're going to start. You want to start with the Beatles show? That's a very cool show coming up at the Stanley Theater. And it'll be happening. You want to start with that one first?
I'll skip that.
You're going to skip that?
Oh.
All right. Well, Buck's going to get a chance to win tickets here right now. That's perfect. He's so thankful of that, Teresa. All right, let's go right to the money. You want to go right to the cash.
Yep.
All right, so here's how this works. You're going to have exactly 7 seconds to answer the question. If you answer correctly within 7 seconds, you win $100. That's 100 of Joe Habaika's dollar bills. Okay, here we go. Here we go with your question. 7 seconds to go. The White House has a huge website. You know that, obviously, whitehouse.org. A very large website.
Gov.
It gets It gets a tremendous.
Yeah, there's another. Yeah.
Good point. There's. Unfortunately, there is, but it's not what you think it is. Don't go there. That's all I'm.
Okay.
The White House has a huge website. It gets tremendous traffic. Obviously, when Harry Truman was president, Teresa, there was no website. When did the White House website officially launch? What year? Ready? Go.
2002.
Did the whitehouse.gov website go in 2002? Yeah, the correct answer was
1996.
94. Good, very
boy.
good guess, though. 1994 it launched.
That was right after Al Gore invented it, right?
It might be, I believe. And Clinton was in office. Al Gore was vice president. There you go. Listen, congratulations. As a consolation, you get Paul Buckley's tickets to see Rain at the Stanley Theater. Andrew will hook you up, okay? He's going to take care of you.
Thanks.
All right, Teresa. Thank you. All right, Buck, get on microphone. Get over on the mic. And we're going to listen. She wasn't able to use the tickets. I appreciate her honesty because we don't want to give tickets away that people aren't going to use.
Give me a Beatles question.
That's what we're going to do.
It's a music contest. He should get headphones, probably, huh?
Yeah, give me
Just sing it
headphones.
for me, Jeff.
Here's how this is going to work. Okay, we don't change these rules and contest rules for you. We do it. This is the way it's done. You must.
I would not expect any special treatment.
You must get 2 out of 3 of these right. I'm going to play for you.
Watch the beer.
I'm going to play for you it's a Beatles song.
And the camera.
You have to tell me whether that's the Beatles actually singing it, or if it's the this tribute group that is a part of this amazing Broadway show that is called Rain. Okay,
let me have it.
All right, so you have your headphones on and ready to go.
I'm ready.
Here is your first song. Listen carefully. Is this the Beatles or is this Rain? Listen in. It will play.
Beatles.
It's not a race.
I just want to show you. I'm Beatles smart.
Okay, so you're saying the Beatles.
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
Okay, he's got one right.
Intern Ryan
Ding.
is shaking his head up and down too.
Yeah, he's good at this. Okay, here is your second question. Now this,
If I get this, I'm in, right?
If you get this, you're in. And the beauty of this one, though, which makes it a little more difficult, is this is a live version.
Oh.
Okay.
I've never heard the
Don't
Beatles.
tell him that.
Well, I'm telling him because it's going to sound a little differently.
Okay.
This is a live version.
Okay.
Is it the Beatles or is it a live version of this tribute group, Rain?
Okay.
Here we go. Number 2. Listen to this.
Blackbird singing in the dead of
This is Rain.
You're absolutely right. He wins the tickets. Bingo! You're good, Buck. You're pretty good. But listen, this is pretty good.
I don't have one of those pillows either.
This is. I'm giving you the pillow. This is good, though.
Yeah, it's very good.
And it's an amazing show. And the costume changes and everything. Go to Broadway. BroadwayUtica.com. Is that what it is?
It is.
For
one show
information.
only. Monday night, March 7th.
A Monday night show, and this thing is going to sell out. So get out there and check that out.
Thank you, William.
All right. There you go, Buck. Just like that. Thank Teresa. Don't thank me.
Thanks, Teresa. Need a date?
We have a mixed bag of beer. What do we have in here, Naegele? Our brew of the week here
from Otter Creek in Middlebury, Vermont.
Okay, this is a Vermont beer.
I don't know why that's so hard for me to say right now, but
Where is it again? What creek is
Middlebury.
that? Middlebury Creek. All right.
Middlebury, Vermont.
And this has a 70s flair to it, a little bit of a 70s, as long as we're talking about the Beatles just a little bit, a little 70s flair there.
Yeah. Mike Gearhart, their brewer, is kind of a hippie, I guess you might say. And
it has hippie
he drives
written all over it.
a 72 Vanagon, and they feature it on all the packaging now because Mike has really changed the brewery for the better up there, and that's their tribute to him.
Is the Vanagon, is that the VW van?
Correct, yeah,
Okay.
but with the camping elements.
Okay, got it.
So this is, I had said, I've come up with the word that I wanted to describe the packaging. It's groovy. I had said
Nice.
Scooby-Doo. I had said kind of 70s era. This is a groovy kind of packaging. It's very colorful, very attention-grabbing. And I'll tell you, in addition to the van that they've got on the box here, one of the bottles, which is called, what is it, Citra Mantra?
Correct.
If I'm not mistaken, that is Jesus hovering while meditating.
That's actually Mike.
That's Mike. Okay, it's
And
not
Mike
Jesus.
looks like
It was
Jesus.
either Mike or Jim Morrison. I never came up with Jesus on that beer bottle.
Well, it's a
but
little far
Manaski,
away.
that was a good guess.
This is some groovy stuff, and this is very good here. What is this?
So this is the
What is
steam
it?
pipe,
Okay, Steam Pipe is
which
the
is
name
a
of this.
takeoff of the name Steam Beer. So everybody's heard of one of the first craft breweries, Anchor, out in San Francisco, making Anchor Steam. They trademarked the name, so you can't use steam in the name of a beer. You can call it a California Common as actually the beer style.
Why can't you use Steam?
They trademarked Steam.
Okay.
So it's
All
Anchor
right.
Steam.
Got it.
So this is Steam Pipe, and it's an uncommon version of a Cali-style Common. Now, what makes the California Common unique is that
This is a. You're beginning to tell me I'm wrong, but beginning to beers that are changing seasons a little bit.
Certainly, yeah, it's on the lighter side.
Yeah.
What makes a California Common is that instead of cooling it rapidly with glycol system, in the past they would put it in cool ships, which were very shallow open vat fermenters. And in Anchor's case, the reason why it was called steam beer is because they cooled it on the roof, so the brewery always had a bunch of steam coming off the roof. So because it cools slower and ferments at a slightly warmer temperature, you get different flavors in there. There's a little bit of a buttery sort of diacetyl flavor to this. It's very light. It just gives the beer a little bit of sweetness. And then unlike most California commons, this one's pretty well hopped. So it's got a little bit of
hoppy
citrus
taste,
bitterness.
and there's the bitter that I taste, and I would not call this a sweet beer at all, but maybe it's the bitterness that offsets that.
I guess,
You
yeah,
think?
it's well balanced.
Yeah,
Flowery. Yeah,
Okay.
flowery.
Really
Yeah, a
good.
little
All
bit
right,
too.
I like it. It's very good. It's called Mixed Bag, available all over the place. That is, that's the
variety pack. It's
that's
mixed
the
bag.
variety
Yep.
pack. This is the specific. Can you get this specific beer in a 6-pack or a 12-pack?
You're going to see it on draft coming
okay.
soon, but
All right.
I think it's only going to be available in the mixed bag.
All right.
There's also, it comes with, by the way, Citra Mantra, as I described earlier, Couch Surfer. And what does that say? Ever ready?
Over easy.
Over
which is
easy.
a nice session hill.
I couldn't read.
And I was just about to
And
compliment
Jesus
you.
on a bottle.
Yes,
I mean, after one of these, you might see Jesus on the tree. It's like, look at that. It's the image of Jesus on that tree.
I was just going to compliment Manaski.
Yeah, or is it a pancake?
Could be a pancake.
Yeah.
Because as his palate has gotten more refined about these beers, do you notice so too has his vocabulary in describing
yeah.
the beer?
Yeah.
He says that's a flowery taste. A
Yeah,
little bit
and
of
groovy packaging.
He's
I've come a
memorized.
long way.
He's memorized the actual terminology, just like Marco Rubio did. He's been able to
and then he just
pipe it
keeps
right out
repeating
there.
it.
Just keep repeating it 3-4 times, and he's good to go. All right, Naegele, good stuff. Thank you so much.
Thank
As
you.
always, hold on tight. We'll come right back. It's